Are continuing to follow a short-term rental controversy set to take over City Hall this week. A new rule could change who gets to turn homes on Ocean Drive and across the city into a business. But one developer says the proposal could put millions of dollars in investments at risk, while city leaders say they have heard complaints about some of those rental properties. 3 News reporter Ryan Hopper explains what's at stake.
Corpus Christi City Council will consider a short-term rental rule change Tuesday that could affect who gets to turn homes like this one into a business. City staff says it will close a loophole, but developer Chris Monroe worries it could close down his multi-million-dollar business.
Effectively, $20 million worth of our portfolio automatically becomes non-revenue generating overnight.
The new rule would narrow the definition of a Type 1 or owner-occupied short-term rental. For a single-family property to qualify, the owner would have to claim a homestead exemption there.
We'd have to sell it or file for bankruptcy.
Monroe accuses the city of flip-flopping after staff published, then retracted, this guidance document on how it interpreted the current rules less than a month ago.
Investors and residents are relying on it. Until the public is informed that this guidance has changed, people can go out and buy property and develop property and make investments assuming they can do specific things, and then only to find out when they actually go to apply for the permit, the city is going to tell them, sorry, we've changed our position about this.
The city department that issued that guidance says public notification wasn't required because the ordinance itself never changed. Staff says the new proposal is intended to better reflect the rule's original spirit.
It was alluded to that it should have really been someone with a homestead, so a true owner-occupied and not a leasee-occupied or an operator is what it's called in ordinance. So that is one of the things that we have seen a significant increase on and over the past year and a half throughout the city, not just specific to one certain area.
But with 38 properties on Ocean Drive alone, city leaders say they've heard from neighbors about loud parties at some of Monroe's short-term rentals.
And it's so bad that this one person just got up from their house and go rent a hotel room. I get it, I was a kid at one time, but at the same time, you got to respect your neighbors.
Monroe pushes back, pointing to this video he took of cars parked around the block outside a home he says was hosting a well-attended political fundraiser.
Ocean Drive is not a typical residential corridor. Most of these houses that are not short-term rentals, we see them having parties with hired private police officers directing traffic for 30, 40, 50 cars.
The fate of short-term rentals on Ocean Drive may be decided Tuesday on Leopard Street. Ryan Hopper, 3 News.